Hi. Wow, I'm so not organized at all. I always feel washed out. I'm not. I hope I'm not. Anyway, let's get to recording. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Pixi again, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Pixi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever you're doing right now when you're watching this. Hope you're doing fabulously and safely and taking care of yourself and your loved ones. And welcome to another awkward video because I have way too many projects going on. Do you ever feel like you just do too much and then you never finish that one thing? But I want all of the things done. Just all of the things. Let me mute my phone because I'm prepared. Yeah, today we're going to talk about gardening and gardens and such. So I have a quick little haul, and then we're going to go outside, which will be tomorrow for me and in a couple minutes for you, a few minutes, whatever. So I went through, I cleaned off my stoop and everything and pulled weeds and got rid of dead plants, and we don't really winterize here in Florida. If you have annuals in Florida, you just water them till they die, and then it's cold, and then it's warm again, and then you start over. So this year, I wanted to rethink my whole garden. So I have this outdoor porch where I've recorded vlogs on before, and I've shown you my porch decor through the seasons. On the outside of that porch is just this cement slab that's like a stoop, and it's the length of our driveway, so I never know what to do with it to make it pretty because we rent. I can't paint the panels for this screened in porch on the bottom. It's just black. You'll see it. Anyway, so I messaged my dad and I was like, I need full sun tall plants with color and maybe fragrance, and he is a pro gardener. He has the biggest green thumb of anybody I know. So when it comes to vegetables, foliage, flowers, anything, I message Dad. Oh, and we lost an oak tree because it was sick, so they took it out a couple months ago before our winter in Florida because it was a dead oak tree. It had disease, so we lost all of our shade on the east side, which means in Florida you get 8 hours of sun. So my other plants that were struggling were getting scorched. I put all of the plants that need partial shade on my mom's back patio because her patio faces the west, so when the sun sets, that's when she gets her sun, and then it's more shade back there. But yeah, so it's been a problem area, and I like to keep my plants movable and temporary because if we do suddenly say we're moving next week, pack your stuff, I want to take my plant babies with me. So Dad's on it. We had lunch, and then he took me to Home Depot and we picked out plants together, and I've been working hard. I'm not finished, so that's what you're going to see in this video. But let me tell you, when I cleaned off that stoop, all of my tools were rusting or broken. I threw away broken pots. I restarted my compost pile. I've been going spring crazy. So we're going to get right into this haul. The first thing I ordered was a watering can. And I'm like, whatever, when I got these today. I got one from Mom too, and it was supposed to come with a misting bottle. Which is, I don't need a misting bottle. I have 2. Now I have 4. But I was really upset because they only sent one misting bottle. So I don't care if it's worth 25 cents. I paid the same price for 2 watering cans to get 2 misting bottles. So yes, I contacted the company as I hit myself in the head with it. But I think this one is way better than the dollar store ones anyway. It looks sleek anyways. So I can keep one inside in my kitchen. Oh my God. I can keep one inside in my kitchen for when I'm growing little seedlings and then just mist them. But anyway, here is the little watering can. It's so cute. I wanted something that was very lightweight. I have a 2-gallon freaking I guess a little spout that you can turn. a 2-gallon watering can, and I'm so tired of lugging that thing around, so I'd rather make like more trips. So I think this was a half-gallon or a 3rd gallon, but it's so cute. It's a mint green. We'll see if they send me a freaking bottle, or if they're gonna make me send back the watering can just because it didn't come with a misting bottle. Like, I was reading reviews on this thing before I ordered it, and some people said I didn't get the mister, or I got the mister exactly as described. So I was like, well, it's gonna be a 2 for 2 gamble because I'm ordering 2. We'll see how many mister bottles I get, and I was right. I got 1. Because what else I'm going to show you, what I'm also going to show you is I got this huge box of gardening tools because, like I said, all mine are rusted or broken or just cheap. And this came with a smaller misting bottle that's already outside. And yes, I love this little kit. Before I open it, let me show you what the box looks like. So this would be a great gift for yourself or anybody you know who wants to get into gardening or already is. I just love the box. It's super cute, so I'm going to keep this box. Not on the porch because it'll get all wet and gross, but I'll put the tools in something else. So we already have the misting bottle that came with it, and when I opened this to look at it, I couldn't put the mister back in. So yeah, that's on the porch. But we got this crinkle little garden tote in purple, and you could select your color. I'll leave this kit down below. You know where to find it. And so yeah, it's got this little carrying pouch. So you have all this room inside, and then you put your tools on these little pockets, like the handles, and then it has these little elastic thingies to keep them in place. So I thought that was super clever. Super clever. And of course, I got purple. So I'll show you like the bag put together and how cute it is when we open all this fun stuff, and then I'll take you to the beginning of Pixi's spring garden. Crinkle. These are fun. So this is a pair of gloves. So you have like the rubber grip, which is good in case there's like thorny plants, but I love this part. It's so fun. They come with like the Freddy Krueger digging claws. So that way you can like, you know, break up roots and stuff. If something's root bound or if you need to dig. Yeah, I love it. I love them. I've never had a pair of like the digging gloves, so I'm super, I don't know what that was. Super excited to have those and play around with them, because who doesn't like playing with dirt? And let's see. Everything's gonna end up on the floor anyway, so they got this doodad. I know it listed it. I'll do like a screenshot of what everything was, but probably to break up more roots or something. And then we have this trowel or spade. I've heard them called both, but this is a good way to just get in there into the dirt and like dig the hole that you want instead of breaking out like the big 6-foot tall shovel. If you just need to dig a small hole to plant some plantlets, then those are good to have. And this one is the same thing, but it's a little bit narrower and actually has inches on it. So if you need to go a certain depth, it goes up to 4 inches. So I'm guessing like all the way to the top would be 5. And of course it's metal, so it's going to catch the ring light. But yeah, it says 4 inches or 10 centimeters because certain plants need certain depths, especially if you're transferring seedlings or plantlets. And then we have, I think this is just called like the pitchfork. Well, no, the big one would be the pitchfork, but just a basic digging thing. And we're gonna get to the fun part now. Well, we have 2 more tools things. We got these shears. They have a little lock on them, like a release latch. So these are good to have to cut plants back or to like deadhead stuff. And then we have another rake pitchfork thingy, but this one is actually curved. But that way you can get in there if you need to pull some roots or some crabgrass up, or like St. Augustine. Because, yeah, and these are actually pretty sharp, so do not leave these laying around. Put them back in your bag because that would suck to step on or use as a freaking defense weapon. Cheers, new wine. It's okay. Then we have crinkle. These are so cute, and I know they're gonna fade in the Florida sun, but I'll enjoy them while they last. These little butterfly stakes, so they'll move in the wind, and you can use them as markers or just stick them in your planters. They're just cool. You get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 20 of them. But yeah, those will be fun to put in little planters for a little pop of color. And then this came with, well, then you have, like, if you need to tie something because it keeps falling over, just like the little green wire. I have some of this somewhere, so I'm just gonna add it to the pile. But yeah, if you need to like tie something to a stake so it grows upright, or if it's top heavy, this is always good to have on hand. And I always like this. That's how you snip the wire. You just press that down. I'll just show you. I can't do it. Like, there we go. It's not gonna work. There we go. So we just snips the wire for you on the little spool. So anyway, that's always fun to have, play around with if you're bored. But no, it's useful. It's useful. And I think this is this a waterer? Like, I think this is a self-watering thing. I'm pretty sure you put the water in here and then like the 0 to 5. I don't know. I'll have to be more specific than that. But as I edit this video, I'll just put on the screen what this is because I'm pretty sure that's what it's supposed to be. But yeah, if you do 5, it's got an opening. If you turn it to 0, it doesn't have an opening. So I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be like a self-irrigating. There's the word I want. Irrigating. And then we have, I could be totally wrong about what that is, so I will stand corrected. And then you can label, if you have like herbs and veggies, you can put these in the areas with permanent marker. If you're growing carrots and turnips and all that stuff, you can just label them. So there's a bunch of these. Good to have. I only have a tomato plant so far. And this is a succulent toolkit, which I don't have any succulents. I kill succulents. Or my cats destroy the succulents. So I might buy more succulents down the road, but this is like a bonus thing. And this whole thing was like less than $30. So for the price, these seem pretty like decent. So we got these tiny little clippers. I used to have some thread snippers like this, so they're basically the same exact thing. And a little mini plastic trowel type thing, probably to like move the succulent babies. Don't know what that is. It doesn't unscrew or anything. It's just whatever. And then this is supposed to, I believe, like you have to scoop succulents up if you want to transfer them or something. So this is like a little gentle way of like, instead of just grabbing it out of the bottom, this like lets you separate it from the soil. And we have tweezers, always good to have in all life things. I clearly don't know enough about succulents to know why there's a little brush, like a basting brush or a paintbrush included. And this is also, this is like a Zen garden kit. It just says garden tools set. But there's so little, I feel like that's one of the things you like drag through the sand. Okay, so now that you have seen everything that comes in that little kit, it's good to have like fresh tools, new tools. Florida humidity and rain will just like destroy your trowels and your little mini rakes over time. So it was just time to get one of those. I also got Mom a set too because we're working on her patio garden, and it's just good to have. If you grow anything, those are kind of like basic tools, except for the thing I don't know what it is. Oh, it does have inches on it, so you can't see it, but there are inch markings. You can kind of see it. So, oh, we'll just look it up. Anyways, I'll leave everything down below. If you like that little watering can, just know that it's a 50-50 chance you're going to get the mister that comes with it or not. We'll see what the company says. I haven't checked my email since I contacted them. But anyways, let's take you outside. And then we'll do some stuff outside. And I won't burn, I promise. I know it's weird recording outside. Anyways, okay, see you in a minute. Tomorrow for me. yeah, bye. Okie dokie. Upon some research, I also forgot these. These are self-waters. You can put your, like a bottle of water on top, and it's supposed to just slowly water your plants. Still have no idea what this is. It might just be a ruler that's round. So one side, is it all centimeters? It has centimeters. So I think you just can just measure how deep the plant is. This is actually a seeder. So you just put your seeds in here and then you can just like drop it into your holes. I don't know if I'll ever use it. It feels pretty cheap. I don't mind actually digging the holes and getting dirty, but I guess it's supposed to count your seeds, but I don't understand how that would work because all seeds are different sizes. But anyways, there's your update. Mystery solved. This is a seeder. This is just a measuring stick of some sort. And these are self-watering stakes. So I'm not even sure if I'll use these because I just used a watering hose or the watering can. So anyways, moving on. Bye.